Hi guys, I am Susan from Orange Light Energy. Together with my business partner Jennifer, we run a business doing a lot of energetic healing and clearing services. I'll put the link below to the session I'm going to talk about today, but also to our full list of sessions for anybody that is interested in the work that we do, if you feel it might be helpful to you. The work I want to talk about today is a new session that I have, a throat chakra healing and activation. Sorry if I seem warm. I've just been outside doing some energy work and it's really hot here today. So I came and sat by the fan, but I still feel the heat a little bit. So this session, I had been waiting for this work, partly because I have a lot of things to clear from my throat chakra. It's always my thing. Anything starts to clear, it always hits me in the throat. But also because last year I started working on a session of Solar Plexus Reconnect that is about reconnecting you with powerful lifetimes, bringing forward empowerment, helping you to see your strength. So in doing that, I assumed that the throat chakra would follow the same path. I knew that I would be working with archangels to do this one, and I knew which ones I would work with, but I couldn't see the work. I didn't understand what it would look like. And sometimes that's how things show up. Sometimes it's really clear and it's really quick, and sometimes there's just pieces of things that come together. You know, as with anything that is energy related, that is this kind of work, the timing has to be right. When the information comes forward, has to be right. And so all of a sudden, just the information was given, and I messaged Jennifer and I told her, I was like, I think I've got the throat chakra session. So I sat down to do the work myself, on myself, to figure it out. And it was wild. I mean, it was beautiful. So I want to talk a little bit about that today. So I'm going to start with I don't know, it's always the thing. Where do you start with these things? So this work is shown to me almost like a shamanic journey, a travel that you go on, working with the energies of Archangel Michael, Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Gabriel. And each of them plays a role, each of them is there, but the one who is leading us down this path is Michael. And the work will be given to you as a part of this journey. You are a part of this work. You are one who journeys with us. So I use a crystal grid. There's always a crystal grid for a service. And when I started to think about this, when I went into the work, what I saw was the throat chakra like a portal. It was swirling and it was like water, but it wasn't water. And I was trying to explain it and trying to sing it. And then the next day I was looking, I was like, okay, if I need a grid, I feel like I need a grid I don't already have. And as soon as I started to search for a grid, this painting came up. To make sure I show it the right way. It's this way. And I just was shocked because this painting looks exactly like the way I saw the throat chakra when I was doing the journey. So I ordered this artwork to come so that I could use this as a foundation for the grid. And I'm holding it up now so that you can see it, because to me the energies off this were really strong, and you may feel that too. Everybody feels energy differently, so if you don't worry. The grid just kind of came together, because after that I have one of my friends she does a crystal sale. Awesome lady, Joanna. I'll put her link below as well. She started to advertise a crystal sale that she does, and she had these stones. This is a blue calcite, but it has an aura coating on it. Aura coatings, they amplify the energies. They bring a little more magic to these stones. They add their energies to what is already present. Jennifer and I love pretty much anything with an aura coating on it. So as soon as we saw these, we started to argue over them and how many we could get, how many we could have. So these are the crystals that I knew that I wanted for this crystal grid. On top of that, there's 2 other aura crystals that I use on there. This is a quartz, clear quartz with the aura coating on it. This is on there. And then this is selenite, which is already one of my favorite crystals, but this is a selenite with an aura coating on it. So super excited about this. But these go onto the grid as well. So you've got the magic of the calcite, and then you have clear quartz, which is an amplifier. Amplify any crystal that is near, any energy that it's near. And selenite is about clearing, is about purification. You've got a lot of these on the grid. The smaller crystals that are on there are crystal prasiolite. It's green amethyst. These have a lot of connections back to creation energies. To anybody that listens to Jennifer talk, it's one of the minerals that is native to Ghana. It's an energy that is very tied back to the old energies. Very powerful, very I don't even know how to explain it. It's a magical crystal. Also, we use it for protection sometimes. So to have this on the grid as well is really powerful. I will post a picture of the grid in the, what do they call it, the post section. And it's also on the webpage that I'll link to. But this work, to get to the actual work, the way that they showed it to me, the text I have on the website is, do you struggle to find your voice? Do you feel yourself holding back, fearful, not speaking up for yourself, not expressing yourself and your needs? Do you feel unheard, that your voice doesn't matter? Do you work with your voice? Do you teach? Do you sing? Do you communicate with others? This session can help you to clear the blocks and restrictions that have been in place, can allow you to speak with greater ease and clarity, with greater confidence and power, can help you to find your voice and to let go of fears and hesitations, can amplify your voice and its vibration, allowing you to move beyond restrictions that have been in place. So that is the information that they gave me around this work, around what can it do for you? How can it be helpful to you? Who can benefit from this? It can be anything. It could be somebody who is communicating like I do. It could be a teacher. It could be somebody that speaks to large groups. But also, is it somebody that just feels that they're holding back? Do you feel struggles with speaking up, struggles with speaking forward for yourself, for honoring your own needs? Do you feel that you struggle with confronting conflict, with confronting situations that bring you anxiety? Do you struggle to get your words out sometimes? These are all things with the throat. The throat chakra as well is an exit point. It's a way to clear and release energies. What are you holding on to? What are you unable to let go? So the way they show this to me is that there's an origin wound. There is something in the background, some trauma that is being held to, that is carrying forward, is creating a block, the kind of block that then can impact by not only holding you back, but amplifying the original trauma, can bring more trauma from that, can continue, from, imagine something happens back there, something that was this big trauma that blocks the throat chakra, but then it creates another trauma by restricting you in another situation, by holding you back, by doing something that you imagine is restricting you, has created loss, has created struggle. That creates another trauma, and then another trauma, another trauma, another trauma, and it's something that amplifies. So you get now to however many lifetimes you have had. You are here now, and you're like, oh no, I don't want to speak up. Oh, I can't talk about that. I'm not going to access the full power of my throat because it hasn't gone well before. So by clearing that, releasing it, what are you opening yourself up for? What are you allowing yourself to access? What parts of yourself have been hidden? How are you holding yourself back? What are you keeping yourself from that could be unlocked by clearing this trauma? So when we do this work, like I said, it's brought together like a shamanic journey. We work together with Archangel Michael, with Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Gabriel, and we travel down a path. There's, opening up the chakra, and we go into the chakra, and they take us to the origin trauma. We can see what is happening. Why is this such a big trauma for us? And they don't bring it to you in a way to give details that are going to create trauma. It's about understanding the wound, understanding the impacts, why it may be in your energy in a certain way, why it may bring about certain actions and responses. But then we resolve it. No, you can't always fix it, but how do you gentle the energies of it? How do you heal it? How do you work with it? How do you gentle the trauma so that it doesn't get held to in the same way? And for everybody, this is different. Because your trauma is different. How it gets addressed is different. What are the ways that we work with it? How are you involved in that? That's a key part too. You are involved in this. You are a part of this. During the Zoom call that comes afterwards, or if you don't want the Zoom call, in the document that is sent, you can read through this. You can see it as a story. What did we see? What did we feel? How did this energy show itself to us? How did you feel? We go through that. And by gentling this trauma, by resolving things, bringing these energies into it, how does that then change things for you? We're working in the past, and the past influences the future. It influences all the lifetimes around it. You're gentling trauma. You're moving past things. And these energies that work with you will support that. So you have Archangel Michael. He's an energy of protection, an energy related to communication, to being able to express yourself, to feeling safe expressing yourself. Archangel Zadkiel carries a really strong energy of forgiveness. He can help you to let go of what doesn't serve, to be able to transmute and move beyond energies that have been held, to let go of things that have restricted your path. The things that, a lot of times with trauma, we hold on to it. This is mine. I earned it. I need to hold on to this. I need to make sure I don't do this again. If you can let go of things like that, if you can move beyond them, there's a lot of power in that. And then Archangel Gabriel, the messenger. He's about how do you use your voice. It's making me want to cry. How do you use your voice? What is the power of your voice? What do you do with your voice? How do you feel about your voice? How do you feel about the words that you speak? How do you honor yourself? This is a really important part of this, not holding back, not feeling that you have to hide. Gabriel's the messenger. He's about who you are, finding the truth of yourself, being your true full self. So when this work is done, we do the work around it. And then they bring you back to where you are now. And while you're there, then this is about rebalancing things. We bring out the tuning forks. Feeling more and more sound is a really huge tool right now to balance our energy, to calibrate, to be able to find that space, to be able to open things up in ourselves. So we use the tuning forks, and we're bringing these into your energy, into your throat. There may be other chakras impacted too. When I worked on my throat chakra, there was issues too within the solar plexus, but it's connected. So the wound, if we're working here, we're also working on the solar plexus. The focus is the throat, but we will address any other chakras within the healing that have been impacted by the trauma that was experienced. So what we're doing with the tuning forks is we're balancing, we're calibrating your energy, specifically the throat, but any areas that need it. And then we call in, again with the tuning forks, activation for the throat chakra. Using them to bring in symbols, to clear things, to move things. It's probably a part of your soul contract. When I am clear of this, I am ready for this. I will be ready to do this. I will do this work at the time when I am ready to do these things, to work with these guides, to have access to these energies. The activation again is unique to everybody. The wound that is shown, the way that it is healed, the things that are brought through, the activation that is done is yours. It's about your energy. It's about what do you need to move past these blocks. And it's done in such a gentle and beautiful way. These are archangel energies, you know, they're energies of love. They're energies who want the best for you. Those who want to help you to excel. Those who want you to be all that you can be. That's one of the most powerful things in this time. You know, we're going through all of this conflict. There's turmoil. There is trauma being raised. There are cycles ending. It can feel overwhelming some days, but there are energies there who want to help us to embrace who you are, to reclaim your power, to recognize your strength. Is an amazing tool. No, in times like this, to hide away doesn't serve. If you can come to these times and be ready to be yourself, ready to be strong, willing to accept that you are strong. This is, it's how we move forward. It's how you find yourself. I think what I want to do with this service today is, let me look at my calendar. Okay, so this is probably going to be published on July 15th. Looking at my calendar again really quick to find the right window. I didn't think about this earlier. So I'm going to put this video live on July 15th, 2025. And I am going to give an opportunity for somebody who comments below to win this session. I'm going to, let me see what seems like a good day. I think I'm going to say I am going to pick the winner on Sunday the 20th of July. So that gives almost a week for you to do this, to watch the video. If you think that this session would be helpful to you, if you think it would benefit you, comment below the video. Just let me know that you want to be entered in that to win. And on Sunday the 20th of July, I will pick a winner. I'll work with Metatron to do that. He always knows who it is that is supposed to get this. Man, there's so much about the session to talk about. I think I've covered it all. I will put the link to the page down below. I will post the grid in the post section. But yeah, if you think this would be helpful to you and you are interested in being entered, comment below. And yeah, love to you all. I hope that this information is helpful.